Coach's Corner, Coach Neef, Hanif Williams, Hanif Abdul Rashid, whatever you want to call me. We got future NBA star, Redlands College currently, Redlands Cougars, star player Nurideen Lindsey. Up next is Madison Square Garden, St. John's Red Storms. Google him. Google him. You can look him up. Go to Redlands Community College. You can see how the team is doing, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Do you think, Nori? Do you think that you can play 1 year at St. John's and then enter the NBA?
Anything is possible. You know what I mean? So just going into St. John's and things like that, that's not something that's going to be my focus. That's not something that I'm, that's not the mindset, I should say, that I'm going to take into St. John's because, anything can happen. So however long, I end up staying there, whether it's 1 year or whether it's on 3 years that I play, however things turn out, man, I'm just going to go in there and I'm just going to be ready to work to get into that point, whether it's going to take me 1 year or 3 years, I'm just going to go in there and work to get to that point. And while I'm there, I'm going to play, for St. John's and enjoy playing with St. John's for the time that I'm there.
What's your just real quick, just so people can get kind of like an understanding, people who don't have Twitter that can't follow you. I'm on Twitter page, and first of all, can you tell everybody what your Twitter page is, just in case they want to follow you?
At NurideenLindsey. So it's just at my first and my last name, and you can follow me, hit me on Twitter.
Can you take people like just briefly like your day, like when you wake up and you go into the gym, and what's it like in the gym? Are you the only person in the gym? Can you take people like through a day?
Well, a typical day for me right now is waking up and first and foremost thanking Allah that you blessing me with another day first and foremost. But a typical day is just getting some breakfast, watch a little sports center, ESPN, and get into the gym, man, and get as much work in as possible. I try to get into the gym 2 times a day. Me and my trainer, we get in the weight room, get some good cardio and some weightlifting, and then we get on the court and get some shots up in. My days, I don't do anything, during the day as far as, going to the mall or going out or anything like that until, I get my reps or I get my workouts in. So, my days are pretty much based around working out. And, once I get my workouts in, I just chill or whatever I do after that, I just, end up doing. But my days, a regular day for me is getting up and getting in the gym and trying to get better.
How have the people received you? And also, we plan on coming down there when the playoffs start too. But anyway, how have the people received you in Reno, as far as the fans in the basketball sense? How have they received you?
The people down there are great. So it's not a big tent, and they really appreciate sports down there, basketball. So. The people down there, they we're like heroes down there, especially me. And, they embrace me, real, good, and they treat me good down there, man. And, I appreciate, all the love and the support that they, show and come out and support me and the guys. And each night we play and things like that.
Do you ever think about like if you didn't have this incredible talent? I mean, do you ever think like, man, I could probably be a doctor or a lawyer? Do you ever think about that?
Yeah, I'm for the most part, besides a basketball player, I'm a very smart dude, an intelligent dude. So, the same mindset and the same work ethic that I got, as a basketball player would be the same work ethic, that I would have towards whatever I wanted to do besides basketball, whether that's being a lawyer, whether that's being a doctor, whether that's being, an athletic trainer, So, I think everything, whatever I decided to do, if it wasn't a basketball player, I think I would be successful at it. It's just, as much as I'm hoping I'm going to be as a basketball player.
Do you ever think in your mind, like, joke around and you look at Kobe Bryant, he's at the end of the career, and you ever just say, man, please don't retire, just wait till my rookie season? Do you ever think like that?
Nah, but I mean, I definitely would, cherish being able to just play against that guy. I worked out with him before and things like that, but, that's nothing like being able to, dress up in the NBA uniform and, fulfilling a lifelong dream and, that of mine, and being able to dress up in the NBA uniform and going at it with this guy, man, that would definitely be like a highlight of, my basketball career, my life. So, I'm hoping, he doesn't retire, and I get a chance to play against guys like him and LeBron, because that's definitely something that's going to be a highlight of my life and my basketball career, but it's not something that I think about often.
What is your record down there? What's your team's record down there in Oklahoma? What's your guys' record?
9-4 overall, but 4-0 in conference play.
Wow. How many points do you average in a game?
If I'm not mistaken, 34.
Wow. Well, look, Nori, man, we really appreciate you at the Coaching's Corner. We appreciate everything. Once again, Nori's Twitter, Redlands College, St. John Redstone. You can actually go on to St. John's blog. Everybody who's listening, all my listeners, you can go on to St. John's blog, and you have little information about Nori. You can see his whole scouting report, Steve Lavin, what he said about him. Madison Square Garden. Listen, I'm telling everybody, I don't even know if you can get St. John's tickets right now. But if you go on eBay and you find one, I'd suggest you buy it, because I'm telling you from firsthand. I mean, you're looking at one of the, not looking at. This is one of the future stars in the next 2 or 3 years of the NBA. I'm telling you guys that right now, and I say that with I've been around basketball all my life. I'm saying that Nurideen Lindsey, remember the name, follow him. Redlands, go to the website. Do everything you possibly do. Go to his Twitter. He has a Facebook page. You can actually go on. You can actually just Google his name, and all of his information comes up. Nurideen Lindsey. Thanks, Nori. We appreciate it, and good luck on the season, man.
All right, man. Thanks. I appreciate it.
All right.
Bye.